Hello, home bosses. Today I want to talk about something that's been causing a stir in the self-publishing community. Coco Wyo's recent trademark applications, particularly for phrases like bold and easy coloring books. I know this has sparked a lot of concern and even frustration, so I wanted to take some time to address it, share my thoughts, and hopefully make you feel a bit better about it. We'll discuss who Coco Wyo are, why they might be applying for these trademarks, what it means for us as self-publishers, and what steps you can take to protect yourself. And just to clarify up front, I'm not a lawyer, so if you need any more detailed advice, I'd strongly recommend consulting with a legally trained professional. So I'm Nuria Corby from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online from self-publishing. So who is Coco Wyo? For those of you who may not know, Coco Wyo is a collective of independent artists and they're based in Vietnam. They've been incredibly successful in the self-publishing world, particularly with their coloring books, and they've recently been picked up by a big publisher, Penguin Random House, and they've signed a deal with them to publish several books under their brand. So as you can imagine, this is a huge milestone and shows how far they've come in building their brand. And I think that their recent trademark applications has something to do with the fact that Penguin Random House have picked them up to be under their brand, and when a brand gains traction, protecting it becomes a priority. So I think that's why they have done that. So I think there's a connection between Penguin Random House picking up Coco Wyo, and I think it's important to remember that as their brand has grown, so has the visibility of their work, and a lot of people in our community have used similar phrases, titles, or even ideas in their own books, sometimes unintentionally, but often intentionally. And I've seen lots of people using the same keywords because they have seen how successful Coco Wyo have been with them and they've copied them. So while Coco Wyo may not have originated some of these concepts, they have been the ones to make them successful. And now they're trying to protect that. So I think that is why they have applied for these trademarks. Maybe Penguin Random House has told them to do that. We don't know, and I don't know, but I think the whole thing is connected. And I think it's an attempt to protect their identity that they've worked so hard to build. And while I understand that some of you are very frustrated about this, it's also a reminder for us as creators to focus on originality and build something uniquely your own. And I keep saying that in every one of my videos. Create unique books, and that means unique titles and everything else. So what does this mean for you? What does this mean for self-publishers like us? First, let's clear up a common misconception. Trademarks like bold, easy coloring books don't stop you from making bold, easy coloring books. They simply mean you should avoid using these exact phrases in your titles, subtitles, or keywords. But remember that you can still target it in ads. So you can still target those keywords, just not in your titles and subtitles and in your back-end keywords. So here's where things get a little tricky. Amazon's rules on using copyrighted or trademark material are very clear, but in situations like this where the trademark hasn't been approved yet, it's anyone's guess how they'll act. Sometimes Amazon may block books regardless of whether the trademark is officially registered or not, and for that reason I strongly advise caution. So what my opinion is on this is very similar to that of Catherine Shelton's advice. Catherine Shelton of Tangent Templates has recently posted about this issue in Facebook, and I can honestly say that I agree with every word she says. Catherine suggests that if you've used phrases like bold, easy, or simple art, it's a good idea to update them to something unique. Even if the trademark isn't approved, this reduces the risk of Amazon taking action against your listing. And she also emphasizes the value of originality. Instead of relying on trending phrases, create your own unique branding. Think of something that reflects your style, like, for example, chunky coloring or big and bold. Not only does this protect you, but it also helps your book stand out. And I agree totally with what Catherine says. She encourages us to focus on what we can control. It's easy to get frustrated, but channeling that energy into your own creativity and business is far more productive. So I really recommend that if you haven't already, and if you're not already in Catherine's group, go to that group, because she always has some really good advice and takes the scariness out of everything. So she's usually my go-to when I want to find out about something, and I end up agreeing with her on everything. So what can you do? Here are some practical steps you can take to protect yourself and stay confident moving forward. First of all, avoid trademarked phrases. If you've used phrases like bold, easy in your titles or keywords, I would really avoid that going forward, because we just don't know what's going to happen with any future trademark enforcements. And also check trademarks regularly. You can use the USPTO website to check trademarks and stay informed about what's been registered. And I'll include a link below the video. The other thing is to focus on originality. Come up with unique phrases or concepts to describe your books. Not only does this protect you legally, but it also strengthens your branding. And the last advice is consult a professional. If you're unsure about how this might impact your work, reach out to a lawyer or legal professional for clarification. And these are my final thoughts to this story. At the end of the day, Coco Wyo's trademark applications are a reminder of how important it is to focus on your creativity and originality. Instead of seeing this as a limitation, let's see it as an opportunity to grow, adapt, and make something truly special. So what are your thoughts on this? Have you been affected, or do you have questions about how you navigate this? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking for more guidance on branding and standing out in the self-publishing world, check out my branding course linked below. It's packed with tips to help you build a unique brand and a successful brand. And there's still one day for my Black Friday offer. So it's Monday today, so the Black Friday offer is still valid on all of my courses for today, but from tomorrow the price goes up again. So I'll leave the link below the video for that as well. That discount applies to all of my courses on my website, but in particular, I do recommend the branding one if you want to create a brand like Coco Wyo has. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to stay calm, stay creative, and keep moving forward. We can do this. See you next time.